Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup look that I've been wearing a lot recently, and this is basically my go-to clubbing makeup look because as a university student I tend to go out a lot with my friends and I tend to do my makeup a lot more than I used to, and this is definitely one of my favorite go-to looks. And so yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the video. As you guys can see right now, I actually am not wearing any makeup. Shocker, I know. And I have my hair back, and so yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use my RMK makeup base. This is the sample that I got in a Birchbox forever ago. It's this tiny little thing, but I actually don't even use that much of it. I just use like the tiniest little bit. And yeah, so this is just what I put on before my foundation, and it just makes your foundation go on a lot smoother and keeps your face hydrated and moisturized underneath the makeup, because foundation can be quite dry for your skin. So I always use a little bit of this before I put on the rest of my makeup. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use my Estee Lauder foundation, which is quite a high-end foundation, and obviously you guys can get cheaper versions, but because I actually don't wear a lot of foundation, I think it's okay to use a high-end one, and it definitely lasts a really long time. Also because I just don't put on a lot of foundation in general, because I know there are some people that like to wear a lot of foundation, but I don't. So yeah, this one is in the color Tawny. If y'all are wondering what my skin tone is, and what I do is I always put a tiny little bit on my hand first, at the back of my hand, like this, literally like the tiniest little bit. You guys can't really see it because of the lighting in here, but yeah, just the tiniest little bit, and then I take my foundation brush and just apply it to my skin. I also have a spot on my forehead which I really need to cover up, which is why this foundation is really good, because it's good for coverage. As for actual cover up and stuff, I don't use that on my face. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I have a mirror down here. Anyway, yeah, I don't use primer on my face, or not primer, but cover up, and that's because I don't have any. I've been meaning to go out and buy a cover up, but I'm not really sure what one would be good for me, because I honestly don't think I have that many blemishes to cover up, and mostly my foundation gets them all, so I guess I don't really need one. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys have any suggestions for cover-ups that I can use. I probably mostly use it under my eyes to cover up the bags, because again, as a university student, I don't get a lot of sleep either, so there's that as well. Okay, so now that I've done my foundation, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and actually don't really spend a lot of time shaping my eyebrows and making them look on fleek like a lot of people do. I kind of just fill them in, and to do that I'm going to use these two products. These are the brand Unique, which is this kind of makeup brand like Avon, where you have representatives, and my sister's representative for the Unique company, and she got me these for my birthday, and so that's what I'm using. Basically we have the Moodstruck Precision Brow Gel, and this is the Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner. I don't really know what the difference between this brand and other makeup brands is. These are just the ones I use because my sister bought them for me. And so yeah, I'm not even sure if Unique is a global company or anything like that, or if it's just local. Literally don't know much about it, but if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But yeah, so I just sort of use the gel first to get a defining line for my eyebrows, because I haven't had my eyebrows done in a while, so kind of need to get those waxed. But yeah, I just use this to highlight them a little bit more, and then I go in with the pencil and fill them in. So once I am done doing my eyebrows, I then move on to my eyes, and I prime them with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer, which is one of my favorite primers to use. And so I just dab a little bit on the top of my eyelid and then underneath, and then I rub that in. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is my eyeshadow, and basically the way I do my eyeshadow is exactly the same way that Tanya does hers in her autumn makeup tutorial. So I'm going to be using the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Galaxy eyeshadow palette, and like I said, I do my eyeshadow exactly like Tanya Burr does in her makeup tutorial, but I'm still going to show you guys how I do it anyway, even though it's essentially the same thing. So this is what the palette looks like in case you guys didn't know, even though I think I've shown it in a couple of my videos before already, but that's what it looks like. And then the eyeshadow brushes that I'm going to be using are the Real Techniques ones, which I bought myself for Christmas, and I really love them. I've only used them once so far, but I really enjoy them. And so yeah, these are the brushes I'm going to use today. And the first one that I'm going to use is the base shadow brush, and we're going to put it in the color Moonlight, which is this color right here, and apply that all over my eye. I'm like torn between using the mirror I have in front of me and the mirror on the eyeshadow palette. It really depends if I want to see the overall look, but if I want to get like a closer look of my actual eye, I will use the mirror in the eyeshadow palette. But yeah, just sort of sweep it all over the lid. I also don't do highlighter under my eyebrows, and I don't contour. So yeah, those are two things I just never really saw the need to do with my makeup. Obviously, if you guys want, you can do the whole contour thing, but I just don't see the point, honestly. Effort and all that. Normally, if I can't be bothered to like go all out glam with my makeup, I just apply eyeliner and I don't bother with eyeshadow because it's a waste of time. The next thing I'm going to do is take the Deluxe Crease Brush, and we're going to use the color Stormy Sky in our crease. Like I said, this is exactly what Tanya did in her eyeshadow tutorial, so y'all can skip ahead in this video if you don't want to know what that's like. And obviously I will link Tanya's actual tutorial in the description below in case you want to see how Tanya did that look. Because her look was actually slightly different than mine, because hers was like more of an autumn look and she used a different lipstick and stuff like that, so yeah, you guys can check that out. Link in the description below. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is actually take this eyeshadow brush that I have. It's like a really tiny one that I've used in previous makeup videos. It's basically just a really small brush, and I'm going to use that and dip it in the color Snowflake and put this in the inner corner of my eye. This just sort of brightens up the eye, and I don't want to put too much on because it's a very bright white color. And the next thing I'm going to do is take the accent brush, which is basically the smallest brush in the Real Techniques selection, and use that to apply the Starry Night color, which is the darkest one. And this is what I'm going to put in the outer corner of my eye. And then once that's done, I am going to be taking the crease brush again, and I'm just going to blend the eyeshadow so that it doesn't look so harsh all over my eye and the colors actually flow well together, because right now they're not blending well, and so I'm just going to use this brush to blend them all out. Now, I really don't know the real technique in which you're supposed to blend things. I kind of just sort of like sweep the brush over my eye a bunch of times just until the colors don't look so harsh, and I guess that's kind of what blending is. But I always thought that there was like some special technique to it. I don't really know if there is. If anyone knows the like special technique there actually is to blending, then please let me know. It would be much appreciated. So yeah, just kind of go over my eyelid like this, a few sweeps back and forth, just until the colors don't look so harsh, and then obviously I can like blend out the edges of the black eyeshadow because it looks really harsh right now. Okay, so I've added more black and I am happier now with the results. Again, this is what the eyeshadow looks like. Not really sure how well you guys can see that again because the lighting in my room is not great right now. Normally when I do my makeup I actually do it by the window to allow the natural light through, but because it's nighttime right now I can't do that. So yeah, I have to use the artificial light, and that's not always great for doing your makeup. But yeah, so that's how the eyeshadow looks right now, and I'm now going to apply eyeliner. Now I know in Tanya's autumn makeup look that she actually did apply some eyeshadow underneath her eyes as well, and then like blended it, but I don't particularly like the look of that, so I'm not going to do that. And Tanya also applies eyeliner underneath her eyes, but I'm not going to do that for this look either. I am now going to apply eyeliner to my eyelids, and I'm going to use this Maybelline black gel eyeliner, which I've had forever, and just apply a thin line of eyeliner to the top of my eyelids. Okay, and so that is me done with the eyeliner. Don't really know if you guys can see much of a difference, but to me a little eyeliner does make all the difference to your look. Okay, moving on to my mascara. Again, this is a unique product, and it's basically these two things, which is like 3D fiber eyelashes, and I'll show you what that means. I think other makeup companies do this too, but it's really cool. So basically what you have is the transplanting gel and then the actual little fibers, and what you do is you first do a coat of the gel, the transplanting gel, on your eyes just like you would do normal mascara, like so. I should actually probably use the smaller mirror for this because it's a lot easier. Okay, and then once you have applied that, you apply the little fibers, and basically what they do is they are kind of like little extensions for your eyelashes, so they make them look longer, and they also make them look fuller without having to put on fake eyelashes, which is really great for me because I am awful at applying fake eyelashes. Like, I've tried about twice in my life, and it just never went well for me. And so this is a good alternative if you haven't quite mastered the fake eyelashes like I have. So yeah, and then once you're done that, you put another coat of the transplanting gel on. Okay, and wiping off some of the fibers that have dropped down onto my face. I really need to get a powder brush or something for that. But yeah, so those are my eyes finished. Not really sure if you guys can see a difference, but I can definitely, just a little bit something extra. Okay, and so the final step would be to apply my lip gloss, and the one I've chosen for this particular look is the Tanya Burr Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Aphrodite, and it is this lovely red color. So just going to apply a little bit of this. This is the final look. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see everything. Again, not really sure how well you guys can see things because lighting has not been my friend in this video. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Honestly, it was a little bit weird to describe what I'm doing while I'm doing my makeup. I honestly do not know how people do tutorials like this. But yeah, I still hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And let me know in the comments below what your favorite Tanya Burr Cosmetics product is. If you guys have tried any, let me know. I definitely am obsessed with the Tanya Burr lip glosses. I can't say enough good things about them. I'm just obsessed, and I really enjoy her Galaxy eyeshadow palette as well. And yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see Tanya Burr's actual autumn makeup tutorial where I got the eyeshadow from, then I will leave that in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. And ever since then, it has been my dream to go see one of those drag queens perform, and tonight I'm going to see season 6 winner of RuPaul's Drag Race, Bianca Del Rio, and I am so excited.